Welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K12. And now, after the conclusion of the NBA Cup, and now we're going to continue with part one of the Thursday game matchup. And we're heading to Atlanta for the part of the TNT game. But first, we're going to check out the NBA national television schedule. National television schedule. We'll check out the high premium states. So there's no flex game, it's nothing, so we're heading to Orlando, Florida for part 1 of the NBA of the Thursday game out. So, the first game of the day is heading to Orlando, Florida as the Orlando Magic will host the Oklahoma City Thunder. For this game, the Magic is going to use the Lantern Knights and the Thunder are going to use white jerseys. That will do it for now. This is Andre Kinshi. We'll be right back after this. Enjoy the video from downtown Enway Center in Orlando, Florida. Enjoy sending over to Kevin Harlan here in Orlando.
Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It'll be Kevin Durant, the Oklahoma City Thunder, facing off against the Orlando Magic. And without any further ado, let's head to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew at the arena. I'll be back at halftime.
Hello and welcome, everyone. It's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And State Farm's starting lineups. These are the 10 players starting the game. First for the Thunder, Westbrook and Harden in the back. And at the center position, the big guy from Texas, Kendrick Perkins. He's a superstar, no doubt. And what a huge boost for this team, night in and night out. And it's Durant, and it's Ibaka in at the 4. And looking at the Orlando Magic, Gilbert Arenas is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Dwight Howard locking down the middle. Always can be counted on a looming presence and a force both offensively and defensively. Then it's Hedo Turkoglu, and it's Davis at the power forward.
Well, the Magic made a sweeping change last December as they were able to move Rashard Lewis and Vince Carter and bring in Hedo Turkoglu, Jason Richardson, Gilbert Arenas. It's not often you see a strong team like that tinker with their roster halfway through the season.
One shot, good, he hits the two shot.
He has such a calm demeanor that he locks in, takes his time, and finishes.
Steve, back to the Magic, they felt like they needed some changes. And Clark, that trade came, as Steve just said, last December. And it just really didn't click as you look at the body of work.
Yeah, you kind of like the idea of making a shakeup, trying to get it done, trying to get the pieces together to make a run at a championship. It's unfortunate that they just didn't have the right part, and it sputtered more than it succeeded.
Here's Arenas. Basket is good. There's his from Turkoglu.
What marksman? Their backcourt has set the tone for their whole squad.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, a bit ago, Scott Brooks and I were able to chat. He told me he thought the game would boil down to how well they run their offense, saying, I know we've got the firepower to put up a lot of points, but it's not going to happen automatically. We need to run our plays and try not to get too cute. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, thanks. Target Steve, they'll be focusing first and foremost on their offense today.
And I guess what they're thinking, guys, is if they can get going at that end of the floor, it'll carry over to the defensive end.
Well, that's generally the way it works. I mean, offense feeds your defense and vice versa. But if you can bring energy and score points early, that's going to be a huge help for this club today.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, for Glenn Davis, Kevin, last season it was the best of his career. I mean, he managed to cut down on getting his shot block and up his field goal percentage as a result.
Well, Glenn Davis not the longest guy at the power forward, Steve, so you knew it would be an adjustment for him scoring in the NBA.
Yeah, he's a very interesting player. I mean, he really doesn't have any lift at all, doesn't score over the top of people, but he finds a way, creates angles, he uses his strength and his agility and his soft hands, and he just figures out a way to get the shot up.
On defense for Orlando. Arenas knocks it away. Here's Orlando now. It's Ibaka picking him up. Stolen by Durant. Here's Harden. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Harden's got his second bucket of the night. And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a three-point game. Arenas against Westbrook. Arenas dishes to Howard. The dish to Reddick. Davis down low.
He made extra hang time there, just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. How much is ever going to come down?
He just wanted to make sure he wasn't coming down on top of anybody.
From 17 feet out. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Turkoglu. And there are the Magic with another bucket. Here's Westbrook.
You know, the Thunder guys showed their talent in the playoffs last season. I think that devastating loss to Dallas in Game 4 of the conference finals was where they finally kind of caved in.
And finished off by Davis.
Well, that's the problem. You turn the ball over, and your defense just isn't set up at the other end. And sometimes when it happens that way, it almost feels like a 4-point bucket.
Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for Orlando. And that one falls for Davis.
And Clark, you mentioned Game 4 of that Oklahoma City-Dallas series, a 15-point lead for the Thunder with 5 minutes left in the game. Dallas came back and forced overtime. I remember the Thunder's incredible fans, even amidst the most heartbreaking loss of the season. They were chanting OKC, OKC till the bitter end.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
And that one's good. Durant. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys.
And he flushes it through. Spike Slamcam with the replay.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe? That finish? Oh, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average typical dunk.
Arenas kicks to Davis. Over Westbrook. Again, the Magic score.
Yeah, they're finding the open man. Unselfish play. I like it. Yeah, I love it too. Teamwork and evidence there, right on full display. A big percentage, a high percentage of their basket have come off assists. That's now 7 straight for them coming from fast breaks. Just making it look easy out there, the way they're running.
Arenas pass it to Reddick. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 3 assists in the game. Durant against Turkoglu. Durant kicks to Sefolosha. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
And here's Turkoglu. Defended by Durant. And that's not going to go. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Thunder out in front. Up. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Here is Harden. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Kevin, last season, as soon as the Thunder had traded for Perkins, they renegotiated his contract upwards. And that enabled them to offer him a more attractive extension than the one he declined from the Celtics. asked if he'd hope for a bigger contract, Perkins said, "I'm a country boy." Crazy never in life. And guys, with a small town back. Perkins is a perfect fit in OKC in more than just salary terms.
Well, it certainly seems like a smart move for him, thanks to us.
You know, the Magic tried some different techniques last year. One was a shadowing drill that helped improve the conditioning of a lot of the Magic players. Basically, two players were tethered, and the offensive guy had to lose the defender. Interesting strategy and way to try to get ready for the season.
For three, and again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
But you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you.
I agree with you. Make him give it up.
Well, you mentioned that drill, and you find that very interesting. I know it paid off. Now let's take a look at it once again with our Spike Slam Cam.
Now that's just... rubbing it in, fellas.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Turkoglu dishes to Arenas. And there's the pass to Clark. He's against Collison. Fade away. And there the Magic with another bucket.
That's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it. Scott Brooks enjoyed a long career in the NBA before becoming a coach playing point for a lot of teams over the course of 11 seasons in the league.
And here they come. Goes up. Throws time.
That's why we love this guy.
He really gets surprised, doesn't he? Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Well, back to Brooks. He won a title, Steve, with the 94 Rockets.
Yeah, he was a tough player. One of those guys who'd pick you up full court, 94 feet, defend and scrap and claw for everything. And not really surprising to me that he eventually became a coach.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Glenn Davis is checked in for Clark. Redick comes in for Hedo Turkoglu. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Good. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Harden. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
How about Kevin Durant for Oklahoma City? So low maintenance. Signed that long-term extension with the Thunder. He doesn't mind playing in a smaller market. Just wants to play basketball and win games.
Nelson, the pass to Howard. Nelson. And the rejection by Perkins. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. It's going to send Dwight Howard to the line. It's on Kevin Durant. Here is Harden. 10 points for him. Steve, you mentioned Kevin Durant's extension with the Oklahoma City Thunder in a summer that saw all the fanfare around LeBron's decision. He's moved to Miami. Durant's new contract, absolutely a low-key affair.
And that's his personality. The young fellas say, do you or be me. That's what you got to do. Not a big showman. That's not his nature. Loves the game. Hangs out in the gym. Homebody. Works at it. Gets home. Gets off his feet. High performance. Low maintenance. You love that.
Yes, a nice assist from Maynard. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter. The Magic trail by 3. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
Orlando making some changes. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Howard. Turkoglu comes in for Glenn Davis. And Quentin Richardson has subbed in for Jason Richardson. The Thunder also changing it up. Muhammad comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Maynard. Nelson kicks to Anderson. Back to Nelson. He kicks it to Anderson. Shoots over Muhammad. The Thunder leading by 3. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, one interesting storyline is that Stan Van Gundy knows that his body language can be a bit of a distraction at times. He said he's working on minimizing it in timeouts, but knows it will be a challenge. Quote, I've tried not to show as much frustration during the game and sit there and grab my head and all that. I'm still not great at it. I'm trying to get better.
Thank you, Doris. Hard for some coaches to contain their emotions at times.
Stan was a really funny guy, but he was just naturally very animated. But I can see how he'd want to maybe curb it a little bit.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Nelson dishes to Richardson. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
And Durant backing in. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he'll look for the 3 anytime you can get it, especially in transition.
Back to Westbrook. Nelson with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead. And it's the Thunder with the ball.
Looks like they're going to hold on to the ball and go for the last shot of the quarter.
Well, clearly this is the time to do it.
Shoots from the baseline. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
We know he can run hot or cold, but I like the way he's playing today.
James is straight down.
There's nothing when he gets to the basket like that. If you can't foul him in time. Let's get out of the way.
Here's Westbrook. Got it off in time, but it's no good. It's more NBA coming your way.
Happy Tuesday to you, and welcome to HP at the Half. The Thunder have been plugging away, and from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. An unbelievable display by Kevin Durant. He has 20 points, and he's stacking up the assists too, keeping the defense off balance with his passing. And for Orlando, they're looking good in their own right. Some outstanding minutes from their bench unit, delivering instant offense. An impressive first half for Hedo Turkoglu. He's got 9 points and also sharing it around with a few assists. And a look here at some of the top 2 performers in the first half. Oh, they're worthy of the spotlight. That'll do it for us here. We'll go back now to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the start of the third quarter.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. The Thunder with the lead.
You look at Oklahoma City, and the Thunder were especially tough against the Eastern Conference last season. I mean, 22-8 against the East. In fact, only the Spurs and the Bulls had a better record when playing the opposite conference.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Now home. He dishes it to Turkoglu. Here's Davis, and again it's Orlando converted. Yeah, I didn't know that about the Thunder. They've gone, 22-8 against the East now, 2 consecutive seasons. Steve, pretty impressive.
Yeah, complete turnaround, too, from a few years ago when they were really struggling against everybody. But this young talent gelling, moving forward, getting better and better each season. And last year, you're right, Kevin, they dominated the East.
Perkins against Turkoglu. Guarded down by Durant. Got it for 3. And good coming back to assist from Hedo Turkoglu. 11 points from the man.
Boy, it's just so frustrating to try to walk in.
Now here's Durant. He's got 22. Gets it to go. 17 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, Kevin Durant creates so much space for his shot. I thought at times he settled a little bit too much for long-range shots. Where he could make the most improvement was down on the block for the post-game.
Not a lot going wrong for them on offense in the early part of the third. I mean, that's 3 makes on 4 tries now.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Turkoglu.
Very nice. He planted himself in the path of the inside-out pass. Man, that's a pretty dime. I mean, I love to see them work it inside like that.
Speaking of Durant, Clark, and working in the post, do you think he's strong enough physically to be effective down there?
At this point in time, that's one area he needs to get better at. He needs to add more strength in terms of being a post player. If he's taller than the guy defending him, then I think he can be somewhat effective. But that's an area of growth for him. As he gets more aggressive and adds to that frame of his, then I think he can really be a difficult guy to defend in the low post. But he's not there yet.
Because, you know, the initial defense is going to be strong. And a lot of times we're going to have somebody double. Now you got 2 guys on that, and that's tough.
That's exactly right.
For the Magic, Richardson comes in for Hedo Turkoglu. And it's Richardson in for J.J. Redick. Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Cephalosha comes in for James Harden. Here's Davis. 11 points in the game. Here's Howard. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish. Replay here. Strike Sample showing it once more.
Yes, indeed. Boy, I love that one. That's not just... plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
It's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up. He has looked very comfortable from three-point land today. Well, the bulk of his points, that's where they've come from.
And here comes the break. Here's Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 24 points for Kevin Durant. Orlando trailing here.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Arenas with it. He feeds it to Davis. And there's Richardson outside. And again, it's Orlando with the three. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-to-neck game.
It has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Well, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis.
He has not done a good job taking care of the ball here tonight. 4 turnovers for him.
That's good from Howard with the assist by Arenas. And it's a 3-point Magic lead. And it's Oklahoma City's ball.
Well, the Magic had multiple roster changes a season ago. And yet, with Dwight Howard manning the middle, they managed to put together another terrific season.
Up with it. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 9 assists now tonight. Outside Arenas. And it's Dwight Howard.
Great matchup here. This game has
gone back and forth. Multiple lead changes, just a great game, guys.
And the Magic ending, as you said, Steve, with a good home run. For 29 wins at home last year. That follows up that point very nicely.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, that total was the best for any non-division winner in the Eastern Conference. They'd like to have had that number above 30 this year, but 29 is still impressive.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Yep. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Latrey. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough. And sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
That will count, and he brings it.
Oh, what a monster shot. To close out the third. They've taken the lead going into the final quarter.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, his play on defense has been a huge factor for this club. He's coming after steal after steal.
Yeah, and as we go into the fourth quarter, Steve, you got to continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance. Apply that pressure, make them uncomfortable.
We're back to Orlando after this. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has a report for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Thunder put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. Some fantastic effort and work on the defensive end in the third period has been crucial to them gaining control and setting the tone. Most important for them, building the lead. We'll see if they can keep it, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. That run has made a difference, guys. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's what got them off and going.
Yeah, they were really able to seize the momentum at that point, and they just rode it.
With the bucket.
This is really fun to watch.
And when games are tight like this, I mean, success or failure can really turn on small details in one or two plays. 9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, and they can put it on the floor.
Poked loose. Here's Turkle. And it's Harden picking him up. And here's Turkle. The final touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. It's all knotted up.
Seems like that finger roll just comes naturally to him. Great touch.
Westbrook takes a three. And the Thunder another three.
What a run he's on. He's getting everything to fall.
Boy, you talk about having the hot hand.
Redick for three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Answer right back to that three.
It's a good old shootout. Fans are enjoying this show.
And here now the Magic. Turkoglu passes to Anderson. Out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice defense poking that one out of bounds.
You know, just a nanosecond quicker and they would have been going the other way.
So for the Magic, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Anderson. Davis comes in for Earl Clark. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Russell Westbrook.
So these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots have been all uncontested and all are threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
Feeds it to Harden. Cuts off the pass. And the Magic with possession.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutive. Both times turnover. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
No, Clark, you know, you start stringing errors back to back together, you lose all momentum in this game.
Straight to the defender. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-handed power jam.
Great power there, guys.
Well, you gotta love his determination.
Been a solid outing for Turkoglu. He's got 17 points and he's picked up a couple of steals. Nice defensive output.
Yeah, that's been a really strong part of his game tonight, part of disrupting the offense and playing those passing lanes.
And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
What a great job playing the passing lane.
Durant for three, and the Thunder another three.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Here's Redick. And stolen by Perkins.
He only had one mistake prior to halftime, but he's starting to get a little sloppy offensively.
All those three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 6. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. The Magic making a switch here. Arenas is checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Daquan Cook. Cephalosha comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Mena. Let's find out what Doris forecast for us.
Well, off the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's home. It didn't take long to figure out he was angry, saying to the team, "You can't expect to win turning the ball over as often as we are. It's not going to happen, guys, unless you start using your heads out there."
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And that's not supposed to happen. Come on now. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop. From that kind of distance? Come on.
And then Clark to dunk it with authority.
Man,
Wow.
how about the communication between the teammates? That was an impressive display.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. That is good. Turkoglu's got 23 points. Now Durant. It's a look. And it's Westbrook. That's him on the assist by Durant. 30 points for Russell Westbrook. The Magic trail by 5. On the top of the key, they bring it to Orlando.
This continues to be a shootout. Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator. I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
Here's the break. Here's Redick. That's in. Assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 6 assists in the game. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve form. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting their touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? When you say it, share the sugar.
Hey, Steve, get past the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
From downtown, Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Durant. And that's now 33 points for Russell Westbrook. Here's Redick. He's covered by Westbrook. Throws it up. Cuts! What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3.
He's just so quiet. Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
It's stolen by Ibaka. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
No, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. Oh, that's great. Pushing it up. Here's Redick. And that shot brings them to within. Just one.
And that had to feel good. Yeah, he exhaled as that one went down.
Time call here with Thunder decide to talk it over. They're winning by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Thunder making a switch here. Harden's checked in, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so that we get into the penalty.
Good foul there. They've got to lengthen this game and stop the clock.
All you can really do here is hope they give you a chance to even it up.
No foul intentional. That's what they have to do at this point.
They didn't have much choice but to foul. Unfortunately, this is the last guy you have to send to the free throw line.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they stop the clock, but these free throws are pretty much automatic. They can full advantage of the charity stripe here, stretching that margin to 3.
Here is Arenas, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Very careful there.
Careless play. Yeah, you got to avoid those kind of turnovers.
Yeah, you really do, Steve. I mean, those really take a toll on you. They deflate any kind of rhythm you're trying to build.
And they need to stop the clock so there's a foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Perfect from the line, and it's a 5-point ball game.
Well, he handled his business at it's a two-possession lead.
To the key. What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3. And now we've got the intentional foul. Sinks the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he's able to get the second one. Here's Reddick. Ball deflected, but they'll get another chance. Here's Howard.
Everybody's got a job to do. Each player has a role in clearing space under the boards. That's his.
And then collecting on the second chance points are so important.
He's hard to handle in the paint. Just so strong and he attacks.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
That should do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. So next Thursday, if I continue more sick games right here so far, and could be the next game might be potential postpone game. So I'm gonna break off there for me to take well because I will hold it for the next Thursday, and then we're going to the next Wednesday. We'll have the NFL predictions time and the NFL Week 16 predictions. The next Thursday, we're off to Target 7 as the Minnesota Timberwolves will host the New York Knicks. This is in real life like Karl Anthony Towns returns to Minnesota to become a traitor game. Now the Western now reminder we'll have a week 16 or 4 primetime games in week 16 games. And the first ever flex game on Thursday Night Football between Denver Broncos and Los Angeles Chargers on the Prime Video. The NBC game Saturday special along with Fox. We got the Houston Texans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. After Patrick Mahomes' injury in the end of the game. And if Carson Wentz will back up and CJ Stroud, and then on Fox we're off for Baltimore, the AFC North rivalry. The Pittsburgh Steelers take on Baltimore Ravens. The Steelers and Ravens in the AFC North rivalry crash. The first meeting between Ravens and Steelers will broadcast on Fox. Sunday Night Football, we're heading to So next Sunday Night Football, we're heading to downtown Arlington, Texas, in the AT&T Stadium.
What? Let me see your muscle na ngayon. Stronger than Papa na.
Next Sunday Night Football game, we're off the AT&T Stadium as the Dallas Cowboys will host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the conclusion of the Monday Night Football game here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The New Orleans Saints take on the Green Bay Packers. That'll do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. We'll reminder next Thursday, we're off to Minnesota. The Knicks take on the Timberwolves, and then Wednesday, tomorrow, we'll have the Week 16 predictions. Sign up and peace out. Good night, and thanks for watching.